Greetings folks, it is I, Toothache, and we're here once again with a guide for Dynasty Warriors 3. In this guide we're getting the fourth weapon for Zhang Liao. So we're off to the Battle of Hefei. As soon as we find it, there it is. On the way, forces. And here it is. Equipment. The weapon we're going for is this. The Dragon Breath has base attack 48 and no elements, but hit point max 76, attack 25, mounted attack 58, mounted defense 58, and reach 21. So pretty strong weapon overall, but we're going to use our third one. Items, we want a horse, and we are going to go for this setup. Ready? Let's begin.
Front lines, retake the middle. That's the vital spot of the Wu army.
That took a little bit longer than expected to load. Anyway, the fourth weapon requirements are actually fairly straightforward. All you have to do, as soon as I get this guy off his horse, is defeat Zhou Tai. So you can do this one straight away. If you really want, you can just defeat him and then end the stage. There's no sense in hanging around. And that's not a bad option, because if you leave the battle long enough, then Sun Quan will have charge right until the way camp, and that will cause the stage to finish as an alternate win condition.
I defeated an officer!
Wait for support. Don't pursue too hard.
So that's something to bear in mind if you decide to do it that way. I'm going to take my time a little bit and start clearing out some of these troops here. There are a couple of generals around and Taishi City there. That's the fourth weapon popping in. Appears right on the north side of the broken bridge. So you want to bear that in mind. So make sure you grab it before the stage ends. Yeah, let's take care of this guy.
I defeated an officer!
Quite a few troops here slowing me down as well. And quite a lot of crossbows and archers. Mostly crossbows. Which just makes these even more annoying.
We must fight well!
Handong is attached to Sun Quan's troops, so you want to make sure you take him out, otherwise he'll just hang around.
I'll crush anyone who stands in my way.
And now Taishi C is going to attack me as well. That makes things rather interesting. Another nice little fight on our hands, I think. Can't really see what's going on at the minute with all those forces in the way. But yeah, we'll take care of Handong. These troops are going really well so far, which is nice. I have a nice easy time, and there's Pan Zhang as well. So quite a few generals and sub-generals in this area. Seems to be a lot in the central area. We also have Lu Mong in the southwest and Lu Jun in the northeast. Those guys can cause their own sets of problems once they clear out the generals keeping them busy.
I defeated an officer.
We'll do a bit of crowd control here since we have a lot of crowd to deal with. And yeah, we've got Zhang Qin now in the fray, so yeah, this is going to be a fun little scrap. Quite a few health drops I notice around as well, so I'm not too worried here. Shouldn't be caught by anything too serious, I think. There we go.
We can't hold them.
Then again, there is always the chance of it. Ouch. Let's actually see with his true Misu there.
I defeated an officer.
Has fate abandoned me?
So that was fun.
They joined against us.
Dealing with all these generals in the one place. Really having a hard time keeping track of everything at the minute. But we'll catch up, you know. We'll thin the crowd out and make things easier that way. Plus with us clearing out all these generals as well, should help my troops gain a bit more morale.
I defeated an officer.
Anyone see where Zhang Qin went? Or is he already down? Another one over here. Just caught a glimpse. Yeah, there he is. I knew he was around here somewhere.
You're a better general than I have heard.
I defeated an officer.
And the troops in the south are starting to gain momentum now. Goes Cao Ren. I think it's Xiahou Dun as well down there. So since it's just the one general down here, we're going to start heading north and take on the two up here, which is Chengpu and Lu Jun. And then we can head south, grab the weapon, and then head over to where Lu Mong is, if he's still around there. Because once he clears out the south area, he starts heading north towards Cao Cao. But yeah, so far things are going reasonably well. There'll be a lot of crossbows around this area, so it could be very dangerous, but I'm prepared for that.
I've heard about you. This should be fun.
Having equipped the shell armor, ouch. Make sure we get him off his horse. Use that Musu attack.
Don't fall behind.
This could be dangerous. But yeah, a bit of crowd control should help clear things right up for me. And we've got Chengpu and Lu Jun, so we're having a couple of nice intense fights here, which is always fun. I did say in the last video that I wanted things to be a little more challenging, and it seems the game has decided to deliver, which is always nice. I've had quite a few easy stages, you know. We had the yellow turban one with Zhang Liao. Chengpu's almost out.
I defeated an officer.
Alright, now we have to find where Lu Jun ran off to.
Don't
He got back on his horse and headed up here. Yeah, forest of crossbows. Should be able to chew my way through with this Musu attack. Unless that happens. I wasn't expecting that. That's some nice range on that charge 6 with the after effects, with the sort of winds around him. And that can really help you with your crowd control if you need it. It's definitely worth looking into. May as well take out as many of these crossbows as I can, that'll just make things easier overall. It seems Lu Meng is heading north now, having defeated Xiahou Dun down there. So he'll be just keeping Cao Cao busy. But Cao Cao's had his morale boosted a couple of times, I noticed, so he should be fine with dealing with that until I get down there. Managed to catch a glimpse of who was fighting here. Right time to use that Musu attack.
We would let you through.
Illusion's almost down. Ouch! Okay, I'm in trouble. Please tell me there's health in here. Alright. I know where there is health. I just have to be running a little bit. Because at this point, if I just get tapped by a crossbow shot or something, then I'm dead. But there is a pot down here and this does have health in. So I'm going to make my way down here, grab this, and then run back. I was a little unlucky to be caught by his true Musu attack there. But at least I had backup in order to make sure I survived, the main thing. And Lu Jun's had most of his forces thinned out there anyway. I'm getting some help from Cao Pi and Zenji, I think is up there. And might be Cao Hong as well. Grab my horse, bring it closer so I can get a fast getaway once he's done. It might help me get him off his horse, and Peng does hurt as well, which is nice. Make use of some actual mounted combat. I don't tend to get enough of that done, but mostly because mounted combat isn't very good. Okay. In the meantime, while Lu Meng is being kept busy, I'm going to head south, pick up the 4th weapon, and start heading towards Sun Quan. I'm not going to bother with defeating Lu Meng, because I don't want to sort of take that time out. So here's the broken bridge I was talking about here. You can see the nice break in the middle there, and this is the box with the 4th weapon in. Missed my shot there. Probably another reason why I don't do a lot of mounted combat. I'm not very good with it. So at this point,
Aren't we too far ahead?
I'm going to head straight for Sun Quan and start defeating his forces. This is kind of what Zhang Liao does in the battle anyway if you don't play as him, but now I'm doing it myself. Just goes and dashes straight for Sun Quan. I'm not going to bother with my horse at this point. There's a handful of Sun Quan's forces in the central area. A lot of them are crossbows.
Those who oppose the Sun family will die.
I'm not too worried about that. The reason I'm really taking him on now is to prevent the alternate win condition where Sun Quan enters the Wei base. If that happens, then the battle is over. He also wins. He also wins if you lose. Essentially, if you get killed off. which is to be expected, or if Cao Cao gets killed off, which is very unlikely at this point. Seems to be very vulnerable to the general's Musu attacks in this battle for some reason. Alright. Now that he's down to low health, I need to be very careful that I don't get caught with his true Musu again. It's bad enough that I got caught with Liu Jun's and almost died. This way to the trick. It did not, but at least I can get a fast charge back up. Ow. Do you mind?
Brother, for the glory of our family.
That could have been better, but then again, it could have been a lot worse, so I'll take that, you know. So yeah, just defeat Zhou Tai. He starts right next to Zhang Liao at the start of the battle. And then after that you can just play the game as you like. Plus 20 attack. Let's see. This is my defensive setup, so I'm going to keep this for now, but it's nice to know that I can get better weapons from my bodyguards, even though I don't use them for that much. But yeah, interesting. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, folks, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.